Hey, how you guys doing? So you might wonder why I'm sitting here with my banana in my ear. Well, it worked for Ernie on Sesame Street, so it might work for me. But seriously, folks, this this COVID-19 thing is getting really serious, and I was out for a ride today in the Don Valley just trying to get some exercise. And one of the things that I noticed was that a lot of people out there were being really considerate, really smart, making room for people on the paths as we went by. You know, people would stay 6 feet apart. People in groups would all line up off the trail. The bikers would do the same thing. You know, if there were people walking, we'd make room. So that was pretty cool. But there were a few idiots who had their kids running all over the trails, not really paying attention. I don't know whether they're just trying to shield their children or not, but this is something that we can't let continue on like this. You know, Ontario currently is doing pretty good. We have, currently we probably have 3,630 cases, somewhere around 1,200 resolved, and unfortunately we've got 94 deaths. So that's not good. Our projections show that by the end of April, we could have something like 80,000 cases and 1,600 people die from this thing. And the whole issue about social distancing, social distancing is critical. That we keep apart from each other, we keep clear, and we be mindful. One of the issues that we're going to face is that you've got these not too smart people who think that they're invincible, that don't understand that they may be carriers, they may have minor symptoms, or they may be infected and not realize it, and they're busy tearing around with no regard for other people. And the biggest issue is that, you know, if you look at the statistics on the Ontario.ca website, you'll notice that a lot of deaths are the elderly, the infirm, which sometimes go hand in hand, but not necessarily. We've had deaths as young as 30. That's just unfortunate, and it's kind of thoughtless. So you gotta wonder why you know, one of the things that really ticked me off today, I wouldn't have done it regularly or normally done a video like this, but one of the things that really ticked me off today was, or there were actually two things. When I parked for us to go riding, there's a huge parking lot with hundreds of spaces. So I decide I'm gonna park in a spot that's nice and clear from everyone else. Some jackass decides to come and park directly behind me in a big open parking lot where there's nobody else, you know, maybe 10 cars in 150 spots. And not just park behind me, but park behind me so that I had to move my truck forward enough to open the tailgate to be able to get my stuff in and out. You know, that's just ignorance, okay? So I was spun up from that, even though I had a great ride, by the way. It was really nice. The dawn was nice and dry, little bits of mud here and there. My wife did some bridge crossings and technical sections, which I've got, and I'll post with this video just to provide some additional entertainment. But it was kind of stupid that when we're driving home, we go through this little mall where we stop to get some jerk chicken wings and oxtail soup and things like that from our West Indian place. And there's this mini mart selling N95 masks. Fine print at the bottom, $29.95. First off, I would have gone in there and just raised holy hell, but you know, I really don't want to go into a place like that because first, are those masks real? Is this person selling snake oil to the public? Number two, $29.95. You know, I really didn't want to investigate whether it was a pack of 10, whether it was one mask, whatever, but that just took me over the edge, and that's why I decided to come out here and sit with my banana in my ear. So if it keeps the alligators off Sesame Street, maybe it'll keep the COVID-19 out of my family and away from my neighborhood too, because ignorance is bliss till the exam, except for the smart people who decide that it's not. So wonderful Saturday afternoon, beautiful weekend. Stay safe, stay away, social distancing. I'm gonna have a drink, calm down, maybe fly my mini quad for a little bit, try to relax. Hopefully you guys do the same thing and this manages to bypass you and your families. Have a good afternoon. Be good, be safe. See you on the trails when it's safe to do so. Be good, do better. Cheers. Alright, here we go again. There's this little skinny here that Dawn's going to show us how to ride. She's done it twice already, so this should be a breeze. But that's called jinxing it. So let's see her go straight across. There we go. Whoa! Look at the exit point. Don't worry about what you're riding over because it's already under you. Don't remember the name of this trail. Stupid little junky trail. Part of the Trailforks Don Valley completionist list that leads to a little hangout spot here. As we can see, everybody's doing the COVID-19 social distancing. Don's gonna show us how to clean this section. First try. Through all these rocks and skinny tree obstacles. There we go. Through the skinny tree. That's the way you do it. So we're out here. I think it's April 4th. Everybody's in some serious lockdown dealing with this COVID-19. Everybody's got the full separation on, social distancing, 6 feet minimum. City of Toronto has mandated a $1,000 fine based on a bylaw. All the parks where there are gates have been closed. So we're doing our best to get some exercise, to ride, staying away from everyone. Sometimes it's a little difficult because of the amount of people that are out. Oh, there we go. Let's ride. Ride and talk. Let's get through this little iffy section here. Oh, there we go. Yep, so you got to be careful. Just work it out. You got other people on the trail. You make room so people can get past. Do the social distancing. Be polite. We're all here to share. For instance, here's some hikers. Anyway, more if I see anything interesting. Salmon Dam was somebody from the store. This is an example of the COVID-19 social distancing that's going on. Look at this lineup. Everybody is quite patiently cooperating, waiting their turn. The nice little orange lines on the ground. So the lines are long, but they're still moving quickly. Because as people get out to the store, they let people back in. So there's an example of staying safe.